Alright, let's look at the homework 4.5, 4.6, problem number 15. Alright, so let's do this car frame, truck frame problem. Alright, so let's let the x to be the number of hours at plan A, and the y be the number of hours at plan B. Alright, so if you want to find the total number of car frames produced, it's going to be 4 times x. That's the number of car frames from plan A, and 2 times y. So I'm using these values there. And to meet the order number 1, we would have to make 696 car frames. Alright, then for truck frames, it's going to be 10 times x plus 9 times y. Then for order 1, it's 1,836. Alright, so this is the system of linear equations. Alright, then I'm going to turn this into a matrix equation. So here, we're going to turn this into a matrix equation. So we have 4, 2, 10, 9. Then the variables are x and y. And the right hand side is 696 and 1,836. Right? Then in order to solve for x and y, so x and y, we just need to take the inverse of the coefficient matrix, 4, 2, 10, 9. So we just need to take the inverse and multiply by the right hand side. So you have a 696 and 1,836. Right? So let's compute this using a calculator. Right? Then here I'm going to matrix there, and I'm going to use I'm going to go to edit, and let's edit number 1. Right? So this is 2 by 2, so it's 2 by 2. It's actually the matrix already entered, so it's a type in 4, 2, 10, 9. So that's done. And then go back to the matrix, right? So make sure that here matrix A is exactly what we want. And then let's type in matrix B. So let's go to matrix and go to edit. All right, then number 2, and it's going to be 2 by 1, and you can see that's actually I already entered that one. So I'm going to go back. And then, let's look at the matrix B here. All right, so we have that. Then all you have to do is take matrix A, which is number 1, and take the inverse of that and multiply by the right hand side, which is the matrix B. All right, then hit enter. All right, so we got 162 and 24. Alright, so let's type in the answer first. Alright, so this was 162 and 24. Alright, so you would have to spend 162 hours at plan A and 24 hours at plan B. Alright, to do order number 2, so this was order. This was order number 1, right? To meet order number 2, all you really have to change is the right hand side. You still have the same inverse matrix, right? Order number 2 is So we would have to do, let's see, order number 2. So same thing, so everything is same except for the right hand side. So this is the same, and the right hand side is going to be now, right, order number 2, so it's 592 and 2064. Alright, so let's do that multiplication there. Alright, so only thing we have to change is the matrix B, so go to edit. Alright, so matrix B is still 2 by 1, and the first entry is 592, enter, and then it's 2064, and hit enter. Alright, then go back to the regular screen. Alright, then we do the same thing, so go to matrix, and then matrix A, and take the inverse, and then multiply by matrix B, so number 2, and hit enter. Alright, so we got 75 and 146. Alright, so let's type that in. Alright, so 75 hours at the plan A, and then 146 hours at plan B. Alright, so let's do order number 3. Alright, so here, order number 3. Alright, so same thing. Then only thing you have to change is again right hand side. Right, so that's the B matrix, and the new B matrix would be the order number 3, so it's a 706 and 2425. Alright, so let's compute that. Alright, bring out the calculator, so go to matrix. Right, and we edit the matrix B. Right, so enter, and you have a 706, enter, and 2425, and enter. Right, then go back to the regular screen. Right, then we do second matrix, and bring out the matrix A. Oops, sorry. Bring out the matrix A, and then take the inverse and bring out the matrix B. We got that. So it's a 94 hours at the plan A and 165 hours at plan B. All right, so let's type that in. Alright, we got the 94 hours there, and here 165 there. Alright, so let's check the answer. Alright, we got all of them correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.